You're listening to the Pace Radio Network here at paceradio.net.
The views expressed by the individuals during this broadcast are their own opinions, and they may not be the same as those of their group or other organizations they may be involved with.
Hi there, and welcome to episode number 6 of Cannabis and Creative Visualizations with me, Green Irene, here on the Pace Radio Network, broadcasting live. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to get started today talking a little bit first about meditation and cannabis as a combo therapy, okay? It really does incorporating cannabis into your meditation experience really does help to deepen that experience. Although, regular meditation helps with stress reduction, it helps with anxiety control, it helps with improved emotional health and self-awareness, it helps with lengthening, our attention span. It helps to improve our sleep patterns. It increases empathy. It decreases blood pressure. There seems to be a lot of health and wellness benefits. Now, those benefits double down on the potential health perks that cannabis offers, right? So rather than comparing one against the other, combining the two is a brilliant idea. And it's been going on for a millennia or more. Cannabis and meditation really do work so well together that, one helps you get into the right headspace and it minimizes the benefits of the other so that you can reap all of the incredible benefits that are obtained. The science behind why it works so well is a little difficult to jam into a couple of minutes, so I'm not even going to try. What I am going to say is the brain's default mode network, or you'll hear me refer to it as the DMN, is basically a network of interacting brain regions that are active when a person is not focused on the outside world. The research-backed benefits of meditation that often correspond with the decreased DMN activity, while specific studies on cannabis and meditation are still slim. In 2019, there was some research that was published in one of the journals that had promising finds. Both CBD and THC reduced activity in the DMN across 17 healthy volunteers for those tests. So essentially, this indicates that cannabis may act as a useful tool to assist users, helping them ease into a meditative state in which you can achieve the decreased DMN activity. It offers some scientific backing to the practice of meditation while high, because that dates as far back as I said, a millennial or more. Tibetan Buddhist practitioners using cannabis used it to help facilitate their meditation. And it was found in Taoism and Hindu practices well before 200 BC. So that gives you a lot of background, an idea of how long this practice, this combined or enlightened experience has been going on. Experimenting with different methods like cannabis, meditation does come with a whole spectrum of varieties. some transcendental meditation, which is something that I promote here. We do guided meditations. We do creative visualizations. Some methods also encourage connections with nature, such as grounding yourself at the beach or in the bush or in the forest at a park. The practice of meditating while your body makes contact with earth is the idea, like a grassy field. And it emphasizes our physical connection with nature, or our forest bathing, which is known as Shinrin Yoku. This is the act of absorbing the forest atmosphere through all of one's senses, through your eyes and your ears and your taste buds and your smells. Absorb the entire VACOG, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, and gustatory. So what are some of the things that you want to know? Well, you want to be in a comfortable position. You want to be distraction free. And for today's meditation, I want to tell you a little bit about a new strain that I just found. Okay. This is actually really great. Choosing the right terpenes for yourself is, it's important. Let's face it. They're going to influence how your body interacts with the cannabinoids. I like strains that are high in linalool because it helps to, and limonene. So linalool helps to uplift your spirits. It helps reduce negative thinking patterns. Limonene is definitely the way to go if you have anxiety or focus issues like ADD or ADHD. And anybody that's fighting jitteriness, like, you've had too much caffeine but haven't even had your first morning coffee, myrcene, immensely helpful. Try different styles. Now, the one that I have found that I want to tell you about that I really do like is called Hypnotic. Yes, it is THC dominant, so there's only 1 to 3% CBD percentage. It's approximately 15 to 20% THC, but the effects are very calming. They're if you, too much or, an excessive amount, you may get a little bit of drowsiness. Limonene is the primary terpene that is found in this. It's a really easy strain to grow. It flowers in about 72 to 78 days. Harvest time is usually 85 to 90 days. It'll get about, indoors, it gets about 80 inches high. Outdoors, you can usually get it to much higher than that, actually. Lot higher than that, 120 inches easily. The primary terpenes are limonene, pinene, and caryophyllene, which is great for meditative practice. Those are fantastic terpenes and something to pay attention to. Next week, I'll talk a lot about terpene health and wellness, okay? But for today, let's get on with it. The parents of this hybrid are Chronic and White Widow. Now, Chronic comes from Northern Lights, skunk, and AK-47. White Widow comes from South American, South Indian, and South Indian indica. So White Widow and Chronic both have their own lineage, but combined, now that they've been stabilized as their own strain, they've been combined and they created a strain called Hypnotic. And Hypnotic is, wow. Okay. So it originates from Afghanistan, Brazil, Colombia, India, Mexico, Thailand. It kind of tastes a little bit fruity, spicy, earthy, sour, piney. But when you smoke this strain or vape it, you get a euphoria of creativity, mental creativity. There's a physical calmness. There is a numbness to, I don't want to say an emotional numbness, but to excitability. There's a little bit of mellow, right? You definitely get an appetite. My appetite was increased. And so all of that gave me a little bit of pain relief as well. I love finding a new strain that I genuinely enjoy. So all of that being said, I have shared a lot of details about this strain. What we're going to do is we're going to cut to commercial break. I'm going to propose that you get your space into a nice, comfortable state so that it's distraction free. Maybe turn off your telephone, close the door if you need a little bit of privacy, maybe shut your windows so you don't necessarily have to hear the outdoor environment. If you hear it, just let it be part of the meditation. Let it be part of the visualization. Recognize it and let it just flow on through as though you're listening to somebody just ramble on, okay? Because it will pass and you can stay in that meditative state simply by taking a couple of deep breaths when something starts or tries or makes an effort to interrupt you. Take a couple of deep breaths. I'm sorry, I'm fighting with my cord. And yeah, you will be right back into that state. So we're going to cut to commercial break. When we return, we will be medicated and we will go right into our meditation. So be prepared to start taking your deep breaths. Be in a seated position. You can close your eyes or you can stare at the screen, whichever works best.
You're listening to the Pace Radio Network here at paceradio.net.
A doctor's job is to relieve your pains. And when it comes to growing cannabis, the biggest pain is trimming. Let Dr. Buck Cannabis Trimming Solutions take the pain away. Whether you're a home grower or a commercial operation, we have the cure. From 4 plants to 400 plants, garden size doesn't matter. Dr. Buck Cannabis Trimming Solutions comes to you with years of experience and professional discreet service. It's simple. We trim your weed and we do a damn good job. Visit drbuckcts.com to book your trimming.
Pace Radio Network, by patients, for patients, and for those who want to know.
At Legacy 420, we believe in being different.
Experience the difference of quality control.
Our labs provide tested formulations for all of our products.
Experience the difference in trust.
Our customers can trust that we are following up-to-date COVID precautions for their safety.
Experience the difference in accessibility.
We're open 7 days a week. Please visit our website, legacy420.com, or contact us for curbside pickup as well as nationwide mail order shipping.
Legacy 420 values overall wellness.
Come and experience the difference of Legacy 420.
Did you know that the Pace Radio Network isn't just a radio network? That's right, because most, but not all of our programming is now done via video and is then podcasted at paceradio.net. So if you want to watch our programming, you'll find us on the Pace Radio Network's Facebook page, plus the show's own page, and you'll find us live on the network's YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can find it all, video and audio, at paceradio.net.
BMA Hydroponics has everything you need to succeed. Visit our hydroponics superstore at 404 Maitland Drive in Belleville and we'll show you how to grow your own quality cannabis for pennies per gram. We're open Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Thursdays and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call 613-967-9888. BMA Hydroponics. It's worth the drive. The only way to go.
Hi folks, Scott from stfattiesday.com here, and we're absolutely stoked to tell you about our brand new program called Pass the Peace Pipe and our partnership with Legacy 420 out of Tyndonega. We are absolutely proud to be partners with these people. They are an amazing group that have helped so many people with their amazing cannabis medicinal products. And we are working together to gather funds to build the first ever Indigenous specific opioid addiction center here in the Bay of Quinte area on Tyndonega land. So we need your help. We need you to repost this video and go to our GoFundMe campaign, because on this October 17th, St. Fatty's Day, we are going to be starting the campaign where we pass the peace pipe from one side of the country to another to unite our country, to gather awareness, but most importantly funds to build opioid addiction centers across the nation, one build at a time.
You're listening to the Pace Radio Network here at paceradio.net.
Of hypnosis to assist you in helping you help you to end feelings of anxiety. This session is designed using the principles of hypnosis to assist you in helping you
help you to end feelings of anxiety, anger, and depression. Many people who use the principles of hypnosis or meditation find that taking a moment to recenter in the middle of life's turmoil is a great way to relax. You might even wonder if something so simple can really help. The answer is yes. There is hope for ending depression, and it comes from the desire to be happy that is already inside of you. You can find calmness from anxiety, and you can give up stress, anger, or frustration simply by practicing these simple ideas. You deserve a few moments for yourself. By taking this time, you are already on your way to feeling content, calm, and hopeful. Uncross your legs and arms. Let your hands rest comfortably in your lap. With your eyes open, imagine a beautiful lakeshore waterfront. Focus all your attention on the moving water. I love water. For some reason, watching moving water always brings me a sense of peace. Perhaps it's because moving water represents the power of life. Or perhaps the movement simply distracts me from my stress. Either way, I find that every time I watch water move, such as waves on the lake, the splashes against the rocks, the rolling of the sand on the shore, I feel calm. As you relax, take a moment and scan your whole body. If there's any place where you're hiding or holding tension, let those muscles become loose and relaxed, flowing with the waves of the water. Often we don't even notice where we're carrying the tension until we take the conscious choice to do a body scan, and then we can make the choice to let those muscles relax. So make that choice now and continue to focus all of your attention on the image of the water splashing against the shore and the rocks. As the water flows, let any immediate stressors or anxieties flow with the water away from you into a far and distant place. Many of us will find this easy to do, and some may have a little difficulty at the start. Perhaps this is because stress has been a part of life for so long that letting go of something that familiar takes time, and that's perfectly okay. Remember to take deep breaths in, hold, and release, much like the waves slapping against the shores. Notice how your body has become more relaxed than it was before. And after focusing your attention for so long on this image that you have created or that you see before you, you may find that your eyes are tired or heavy. And it's perfectly okay to let them close. And use this time to re-energize the body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit. Go ahead and close your eyes and use your imagination to drift into the scenery of the lakeshore, the water, flowing to and fro. Pay attention to your breathing. Notice how it has become slow and smooth and rhythmic. The waves, the water. Something that comes naturally, simply by taking a moment for yourself and letting go of any obvious tension, releasing it with each wave and exhale. As your hands rest on your lap, notice the sensation of relaxation and calm that you are achieving already. And now say to yourself in a word form, focus on your hands, letting them feel a sense of warmth. Repeat to yourself, my hands are warm. And as you do, notice the sensation of warmth that you can create in your hands. With a few more deep breaths, making your hands a nice, comfortable, warm. Imagine the blood flow. Now say the word heavy. And notice how heavy your resting hands are while you say to yourself, my hands are warm and heavy. And once again, my hands are warm and heavy. Now focus on your feet. Feel the blood flowing to your toes, over your ankle, the bridge, your heel, and say to yourself, my feet are warm and heavy. And again, my feet are warm and heavy. Again, my feet are warm and heavy. It's amazing how as you say, my feet are warm and heavy, and your feet are warm and heavy, you can begin to feel the sense of warmth and heaviness in your feet. And our first lesson is that we can control the way we feel. This is true both physically and mentally. No matter how difficult life situations are, that sense of warmth and heaviness brings a sense of relief from the weariness of life, and it allows you to recharge the mind and body in the time that we have in this session. Now focus on your breathing and notice that it is smooth and rhythmic. Relax deeper with each breath that you take. And although it may feel magical to relax this deeply, especially since you haven't felt this calm perhaps in a while, this is a totally natural state. It's not a state that I've created. You've created this state, and you can re-experience it at any time, and I'll teach you how to do this in just a moment. So first, it is time to focus on your desire to be free from pain or anxiety by feeling a state of calm. Notice how the sense of heaviness is like a calming anchor, allowing you to feel physically calm, even if your mind might wander or race. Perhaps you desire to experience hope rather than depression. By participating in the simple exercise of creating warmth and heaviness, you can see how you have a creative ability within you that can also create the experience of hope and calm. Water always makes me feel hopeful, and I don't know why, but it does. Perhaps it's because it reminds me that nothing stays the same, or perhaps it's because its power and energy revitalize the spirit. And if you desire freedom or success, take a moment and create an affirmation that reflects your heartfelt desire. You can say something like, I am free from stress. I create hope from inside. You can even focus on a single word like happiness, resourceful, serenity, or forgiveness. Go ahead and pick your word or your affirmation and repeat it to yourself. As you continue to enjoy your mental image of the water and the shoreline and the waves as they lap against the shore, bounce against the rocks and dance in the air, take a moment to focus on the word or affirmation that you have chosen. Repeat it now in your mind, seeing it spelt. Spell the letters. Hear yourself speak the words. Notice the feeling that these positive words or affirmations bring. It really is amazing how simply repeating a word or affirmation can manifest it into reality. But remember that all creations were thoughts first. To be hopeful, to be calm, to be forgiving, you must first begin with a thought. Then you can truly experience all of this and more each day. Like a heavy rain that fills the stream, that leads to the river, that leads to this lake, you can reinforce this thought. Write your affirmation or word onto a sticky note. Place it on the bathroom mirror, your dashboard, or the mirror of your computer. Let it be a constant reminder that despite other factors in your life, you have the ability to turn a thought into emotion and success. Relax even deeper now. Notice how remarkably easy it has been to set aside a few moments to re-energize. And even though life requires action, you now have a starting point for re-energizing during difficult times, and a starting point for creating thoughts that turn into results. In fact, you can even congratulate yourself for taking the time to invest in your success. You know that by starting this process, hope, calmness, and happiness are the result. And as you continue to relax, pay attention to your right thumb and index finger. Touch them together now as if you're making an okay sign. And as you feel a sense of calm, touch them together and press firmly to associate that feeling with this action. Excellent. Now, whenever you feel stressed or anxious, simply touch your fingers together. Make the okay sign and allow yourself to instantly re-experience this state of serenity. You can do this at work or at home. In any difficult situation should one arise, instantly you will bring yourself to a starting point of serenity and creativity, allowing any temporary stress to pass. As we near the end of this session, you can open your eyes or keep them closed for another moment. You can feel the floor beneath your feet, the air in the room around you. Begin to hear the sounds of your environment with more clarity. Experience the image of water flowing over and towards you. Let Let yourself feel a sense of energy in the muscles of your body and in your spirit, knowing that the lake and those waves are there to help you feel refreshed, energetic, and ready to be positive in any situation. Excellent. That's wonderful. And with a deep breath in, wonderful. And one more as we rejuvenate and open our eyes, lifting our shoulders and our chin to the skies. Oh, wonderful. And
how was that? I really hope that you enjoyed that as much as I did. And if you can get your hands on or find some hypnotic cannabis strain, I'm sure you will enjoy. Please share your comments, likes, and any suggestions you may have for this show. If there's something particular you're looking for, I'm more than happy to try and help you. You can find me at www.greenirene.ca. You can also find me here on the Pace Radio Network show. You can find me on social media, Facebook, YouTube. I'm Green Irene's THC. I'm Cannabis and Creative Visualizations. I am doing the Fibro Fight series. And starting in September, I believe I will be back again with Green Irene's THC Talk Time, and we're going to be visiting some dispensaries. So if you're looking for that new cool strain of cannabis for your meditation and your creative visualization, stay tuned and remember to tune in. We'll be announcing this show and details soon here on the Pace Radio Network. Thank you for tuning in today. Cheers, everyone. Have yourself a great week.
You're listening to the Pace Radio Network here at paceradio.net.
The views expressed by the individuals during this broadcast are their own opinions, and they may not be the same as those of their group or other organizations they may be involved with.
BMA Hydroponics has everything you need to succeed. Visit our hydroponic superstore at 404 Maitland Drive in Belleville, and we'll show you how to grow your own quality cannabis for pennies per gram. We're open Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Thursdays and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call 613-967-9888. BMA Hydroponics. It's worth the drive.
The only way to go.
At Legacy 420, we believe in being different.
Experience the difference of quality control.
Our labs provide tested formulations for all of our products.
Experience the difference in trust.
Our customers can trust that we are following up-to-date COVID precautions for their safety.
Experience the difference in accessibility.
We're open 7 days a week. Please visit our website, legacy420.com, or contact us for curbside pickup as well as nationwide mail order shipping.
Legacy 420 values overall wellness.
Come and experience the difference of Legacy 420.
Did you know that the Pace Radio Network isn't just a radio network? That's right, because most, but not all of our programming is now done via video and is then podcasted at paceradio.net. So if you want to watch our programming, you'll find us on the Pace Radio Network's Facebook page, plus the show's own page, and you'll find us live on the network's YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can find it all, video and audio, at paceradio.net.
A doctor's job is to relieve your pains. And when it comes to growing cannabis, the biggest pain is trimming. Let Dr. Buck Cannabis Trimming Solutions take the pain away. Whether you're a home grower or a commercial operation, we have the cure. From 4 plants to 400 plants, garden size doesn't matter. Dr. Buck Cannabis Trimming Solutions comes to you with years of experience and professional discreet service. It's simple. We trim your weed and we do a damn good job. Visit drbuckcts.com to book your trimming.
Enjoy the buzz of legalization with Campbellford Lifestyle Shop. From lights to plant nutrients, books, consumption accessories, and more, we've got all your basics to grow or consume cannabis. Visit our info center or take a look at our piercing services and body jewelry, now available in-store through Campbellford Lifestyle Shop, 17 Bridge Street West, Campbellford.
You're listening to the Pace Radio Network here at paceradio.net.